Welcome to Two
Two blonde
Blonde Bimbos.
bimbos. This is like a jazzy one.
Hey guys, Thursday. We're excited to be here.
Happy Thursday, must see TV. Do you guys
We
remember
also have
that?
a new guest. She now has dark hair. She's no longer a blonde, and we love it. I'm obsessed.
This is my true form. I was like, why did I mess with the blonde at all?
Honestly, it really does. You like seem more yourself.
I feel happy. I feel sexy. Like I was just like, oh, my
What?
personality.
Oh my gosh, what was like? Was Houston like so like? Oh my gosh, your hair! Look, like, did
He
he
just
wait? He's already seen you with dark hair though, right?
Mama, he shows no like intense reactions. Like he I
He's
think
like,
he's
cool,
so
cool.
I think he knows that it'll change again, so he can't like really pick a favorite. You know what I mean? He can't be like because eventually he got down to a point where he was like, you know what, my favorite is the dirty blonde. And then I was like, great, I'm changing it to dark brown. Okay.
How long did it take for them to do that?
Not long. It
Oh,
was
that's good.
She soaked it up. She, like normally you do like the pigment and then the thing. She mixed
Yeah,
the pigment in the
and with
brown.
the brown, yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, it's not going to be a problem. So we did like a golden brown and it came out really pretty. It actually like looks like brown in the daylight, like in the sunlight, and then on camera like this, like indoors, it looks
It
black.
looks
So I
vampy, and I like it.
best of both worlds. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, when I'm gonna have to put on a dark wig, like a black wig one day, and we're both gonna have to like have really dark hair. I think that'd be fun.
Oh my god, I just burped on the mic.
It didn't sound like a burp. That was like a very dainty burp. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that was also, I love that our nails are like so this nail power right now.
Nail
This is
power.
crazy. Okay, so are you already
Ugh.
planning fall nails?
Yes, I
Why?
have a Pinterest board. And it's
I'm
August
dying.
now, so you can't like anyone who like tries to get me to step off. I mean,
I already know people are probably hating me after my post today when I said like I'm already dressing in like fall. But I just, oh my gosh, I had some boots arrive today. I bought 3 knee-high over the knee boots that are extra wide calf that I'm about to do a try on haul and hope to God they fucking fit my foot because I don't even have that big of a calf. They don't look,
no.
but no boot. I ever since I've been probably 15, I've never been able to fit into a boot.
I think that wide calf is a fucking like scam because I actually feel like I've always been told, God, for your size, you have very shapely legs, like blah, blah, blah. I've
Hmm.
always been like, look at these and little miss skinny legs. And whenever I get wide calf boots, I'll get
Yeah.
extra wide. They don't fucking fit. So I'm like, who
Really?
are these for? Who are
See,
they
and
for?
I measured my calf because I was like, Is it like what is my calf?" And then I realized the wide won't doesn't go big enough. So I'm doing extra wide to see. But like everyone always asks me, I have had 2 boots for probably 6 years that are the only 2 fucking boots that will fit me. And
Mama.
everyone every year is like, "Can you tag them?" I'm like, sorry. Like, I literally, and one of them was made by Jennifer fucking Lopez, which is so funny.
Ooh, thank you, J-Lo.
Yeah, and they
J-Lo.
stretch. I don't know, like, she was genius for making them, but I have such a hard time. I know you've tagged like boots that fit you in the fall time. I think you tagged Torrid maybe, or you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I get the stretchy fabric boots too. They have like I get like thigh high stretchy fabric ones that they have
Yeah,
from Torrid. Um Eloquy boots, they don't fit me for shit. Sorry, Eloquy. We'll see maybe this year. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to say like to make
because people
uh
can change over
a
the
blanket
seasons. Yeah,
statement. Yeah, you have no idea. But in previous seasons, Eloquy, boo on you. I have no
I
problem.
like your dress.
It's a top, girl.
Oh, a top even better. I love that. I love that. You need to take a like close up photo like that. Like,
We did today. We went out and shot it, and we did fun things like we put it in front of the lens. Like
oh shit, you had my vision then. Yeah, you got it. You got the memo. I love that.
we got artsy. I'll put it up today just because this is how I shoot. If anyone wants to know how I shoot, it's very hard for me to shoot in advance. It really is. I'm not like, oh, I'm inspired for something for next week. I'm never. I'm like, oh, look at this outfit in my closet. Houston, get the camera. Let's
Get the
go.
camera. Yeah, I used to try and pre-plan so much, and in the last probably year and a half, I was like that went out the window, and even more so now with like reels and stuff. I just kind of like if I am have makeup on and I get in the moment at that time, I'm like I just have to shoot, and it's usually like 5 things at once. Like, I'm shooting the boots today. I'm shooting the Lululemon top I'm just like I used to be a pre-planner. Now I'm kind of like pull out the camera, let's go.
When you are actively selling products too with your outfits, you really do have to like move. I feel like you can't just like sit on the
Oh,
product that you receive
that's
too.
the thing I've noticed. If people want to know like a link or are asking about it, if you don't put that up, it's going to be gone. It's literally
Oh
going to
yeah.
be gone. So that's
Oh yeah.
the thing, you do have to be kind of quick. And I'm glad because I honestly used to have kind of bad anxiety, and I would obsess over like a perfect grid or like certain ideas, and then those again, it would kind of screw me over because those outfits and stuff would be outdated by the
Yeah.
time I posted. And
Yeah.
people want more, like we talked about this before, like present in the moment, just like go with it shit now.
You know what's going to come, and then I prep myself for it every year. But this year I've noticed people are being nicer about calling this out, so I'm cool with it. But the weather haters come out because you and I are going to be promoting fall sweaters
Oh
and
yeah,
shit like that.
absolutely.
And people are like, girl, it's 96 degrees in
I know.
Dallas. And I'm like, okay, well, this is my job. Like,
Yeah. No, I absolutely have already prepared because again, today's post, it's August 1st. I posted something in Doc Martens, a black hat and a long dress. And I was like, I don't care. And what's funny is when I shot that photo, if you guys go to my profile and check it out, it's actually really funny because that photo was shot in front. You can't tell, but in that there's a fence behind me, and behind the fence is a water park. So it was a weekend, and people were in their swimsuits eating like barbecue food and snacks. And then there's me with like a witch outfit on, like while everyone's
ah,
swimming.
I love it. I love it. I mean, next year I might just get like Halloween like swimsuits just to be like, you know what? It's July.
Like
I've already
ghosts,
given up.
has like ghosts on it and stuff. That would be so funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The commitment is real. And I really like it because I feel like this is the first year. Like yesterday, I had a post go up with like with like a jacket. And
Oh yeah, I
like
did.
I
Yeah.
said, people did not
Saw
call me
that.
out. They called me out like with thank yous. They were like, girl, you are a trooper for, taking this
Being in
photo
the yeah.
shoot in this jacket. And I was like, oh, that's a nice change because people would try to have like the, like the gotcha, like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
these influencers lie to us.
I feel like it's one of the few jobs where people really like so hyper analyze everything, and like
Mm,
it's like any other job that would never, like you wouldn't be called out for that kind of stuff, but because it's just like such a platform, every little thing is like under a microscope. I find it so interesting, especially living in LA last year and shooting stuff. I was like, everyone knows it's like 70 degrees here year round, but I'm like trying to shoot a Sherpa jacket, and people are probably like, absolutely not, Ashley. But I love it. I live for fall outfits. I'm so excited. I literally just saw that the boots arrived. So like I'm very excited to try these on. And I mean, I'm wearing fall colors. I'm ready.
I think that I'm really comfortable revealing details that I'm not going to reveal to Instagram on the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, I think it's a good thing.
So I would like to formally announce that my bachelorette party is going to be in Salem, Massachusetts. And yes, Miss Ashley is coming.
Spooky. I
Uh,
cannot wait.
there's going to be like 12 of us if we all get our vaccinations. Um, that was a passive
Nudge,
comment for
nudge.
everybody. That was a passive comment because, like, I don't
But
know.
seriously, I don't mean to get annoying, but like if you are listening to this and you feel like you'd like to talk to someone who's vaccinated, we both are, and you feel like you are on the fence or you're uncomfortable or you need guidance, please talk to us because right now the world is hmm, bleak. So
Yeah.
let us know. And if
Yeah.
you are going in the party, yes, get vaccinated.
Yeah. So get ready to be in some kind of like group chat, I guess. If you're not, are you already in a group chat for this
Yes, I
event?
am. I am in a
Ooh.
group chat.
I mean, I think we'll be nailing
Everyone's
down.
personalities are so interesting. I love it.
You'll find that here's the thing. I am an inner um extrovert, but I am an introvert. So I
Yeah.
like to surround myself with extroverts to bring it out of me. So I
Yeah, yeah,
think that
yeah.
everyone that is on this trip is a big personality, opinionated, strong person, and I love those people. So,
When you say introverted extrovert thing, I've noticed as I got older, because at first I was like, was it the pandemic? Because I was like inside for a long time, for a year, and then I just realized like I can be extroverted when I need to be, but I really genuinely, I realized this year actually I get social anxiety, but I didn't know it was social anxiety.
mm,
I think it really happened even more so when I started doing social media as a job. But like even when I'll be like walking down the street and they'll be like, it's a weekend, I'm walking my dog and it's near like the patio area, like I start to get like super bad anxiety, which I suffer from anxiety already, but like I caught myself and I was like, is this what social like when I see a bunch of crowd and I feel like people are looking at like I get really like overwhelmed. So it's weird because everyone my whole life has been like, you're so animated, extroverted, which I am. But I've learned that I also really like you being home,
Yeah.
being watching my show, being quiet. That's probably why we get along.
Do you think that some of this anxiety is incidental from our careers? Because
Absolutely.
I think mine
Absolutely.
has skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed.
Just
100%.
just because people have a triple zoomed in vision of our lives, and
Mhm.
the scrutiny is unbelievable. Recently, I was speaking about interviewing our officiant, and we went through a few. The first one was fabulous. He had a great personality and I loved him, but like right at the end of our meeting, he aggressively was like, there's two things I don't do, because he was like very jolly and pleasant the whole time. And then at the end, he was like, number one, I don't do witchcraft. You show up with a pentagram on your hand, I'm not doing your wedding. And I was like, okay.
Oh my
I'm like, how
gosh.
many people? I just find it very weird that I don't know if he would say that to like an SMU girl, like
Yeah. Oh my god,
it was just
SMU.
like
That's so
really
funny.
weird. I was like, do you sense something about me? Do you
That's
know?
interesting. That's a very
Like,
strong statement to make.
and I was just like, okay. And then the second thing he was like, and I don't perform same-sex marriages, won't do it. And I was like, oh, bye. Um, and
Damn.
and it was one of those things where it was like, we wouldn't have known that, that this thing. And but I'm glad that
Yeah.
we did know, obviously. But I think it's just like weird. Like we couldn't have, like, if he didn't explicitly say it, I don't think we would have like known at all that that
Known.
was, because it
Yeah.
wasn't just him, it was like his entire like this company that he works for, that all these ministers work for, that you can, it's just the
Yeah.
stance of the company, no witchcraft and no same-sex marriage.
No
Which
witchcraft, please. Don't come in here.
I'm
Thank
like, there
you.
goes half of
You
my
should
guest
have totally
list.
played it in that and been like, fuck, I'm going to Salem. I believe in witchcraft. I have a big, huge pot that I like boil people's hair in. Like he would have been like,
I
please
like
leave now.
I wish I had like a little cauldron mug, and I was like, yeah, no problem, like sipping off of it.
Now we're good. No problem. I'm not into witchcraft over here.
So we took a second meeting with an officiant who was amazing. We literally talked to him like for overtime. We talked to him about like horror movies, which I was like, I've never talked to a priest
That's
or
so
a
cool.
preacher about this. Like he was on the level. He loved musical theater, and he explicitly like does like lesbian weddings. So I was like, love
You're
you.
like, I'm here for this.
And I shared this whole story on my Instagram stories. And then I got very emotional, like started crying, but I was saying officiant instead of officiant. And honestly, I'd only read the word. I really haven't
I
been
mean, I
to
didn't even
weddings.
notice when you were saying that because I would have probably said the same fucking thing.
And someone sends me a message from a Finsta because they realized that it was a petty,
A
irrelevant
thing,
comment.
yeah.
And they're like, please learn how to say officiant, and like sent like a growly little face. And I'm just like, imagine like
Being that
watching.
bothered and
Yes.
yeah.
And that says so much about like how irritable that person is. Cause I'll watch other influencers and I'll see them make mistakes, and it'll like tinge at my little irritability, but I would
Yeah.
never cross that line. You know what I
You would
mean? Like,
never go out of your way, get on a fake Instagram, message them, do all that. That's the stuff. It's actually really gotten worse and worse every single few months. I feel like it's just like,
yes.
and speaking on social media, I like, you saw, and we talked about this, we were starting to talk about this, is the TikTok video I recently posted. And there's a reason why
Mm,
I'm mentioning this. So I posted a video. It was supposed to be like funny, relatable, like, ha ha ha, like I'm gonna post it on Instagram so you guys will see it anyways. But I posted something on TikTok before I posted on Instagram. I do that a lot. And it was my husband snapping me into a bodysuit because we all know bodysuits are fucking hard to get into. And I happened to be filming it at the time, and I was like, "Good." And Charlie was like, "That's funny," and I was like, "That is so funny." Like I'm gonna post it. Like women or people in general who just wear bodysuits are totally gonna understand and get a laugh out of it. Well, it got on the wrong side of the tracks, and all these horrid, creepy men were just like, I got 20,000, literally 20,000 new followers of
oh
all
my
creepy men.
God.
I kept having to try and like block them, and I made my video private. But what got me about it is the way people can get behind a keyboard and they don't know that, and this is probably something I haven't even put on here. I've been abused as a kid, and I've had it's been a lot of PTSD and trauma that I've had to work from. And when I have these men that don't know me saying horrible and inappropriate, non like consenting things. It was like at first I was like, okay, whatever. And then it was like thousands of comments. And I was like, this is the most overwhelming thing for me. I was like, Charlie, I feel like I'm being abused through the computer. Like it was a really weird thing for me. So I was just like, I think like the last 2 days I was more tired than usual because I was just like so overwhelmed by the fact that someone can get on their computer and bully someone or criticize the way they talk or say a word or sexualize something that was literally not supposed to be sexualized. I even told Charlie, I was like, should I post this on my Instagram? Like it was supposed to go up in like a few days. Like, is this gross? Like, am I weird? Like, is something wrong with me for my post? And he was like, no, like your people know, if they know you know that it's supposed to be funny. Like, sadly, the world is just like kind of fucked up sometimes. And so it's just like been kind of, especially with TikTok, TikTok's even more aggressive than Instagram. Like people in the comments, it's like you have to kind of shift your mind when you're on that app because it is more like brutally honest kind of. They're all types of people. I mean, your video could literally get a million views in a night, and it's so much different than Instagram. So that was my thing. Is like that was my first experience feeling kind of like, whoa, this is kind of scary. Like I get why people who have like millions of followers have a lot of pressure and are scared and are have anxiety and are like overwhelmed. Like that was weird for me. And so it's private for now because I'm like, I can't handle this.
I've adopted a new mentality recently, very recently. And I think that I used to believe that I should ask for feedback or allow feedback from my audience.
Mm-hmm.
And have them be like, we don't like outfits like this, or like we want to see
Mm-hmm.
more of, X, Y, and Z. And then I realized that um I am just a person who's putting up pictures of outfits that I put together that I think are cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the president, and I don't need feedback. And I've decided that I have like a zero feedback policy. Obviously, there are special exemptions
Yeah.
there. Like last summer during Black Lives Matter, I think that everyone could stand to hear from voices that are not heard. But I will say on a regular basis, outside of huge, like massive things that we need to be educated on,
Yeah.
if you don't like my hair, if you don't like my outfit, I can delete that comment because who
Yeah.
the fuck cares?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't even think about you changing your hair. Hopefully you got all the
Everyone
love.
loves it. Everyone loves it. I'm glad because like people really hated the extensions. Like I've never had something so um like polarizing about my personal appearance, and I realized that it's like I think that women, and I think it's a sexist thing. I think it's an internalized um like
I didn't
patriarchal
realize people
thing.
hated your extensions.
A lot of people were like, "Ugh, like I prefer the short hair. Go back to it." And I think it is because like there is a certain like type of woman that our society thinks gets
Okay,
extensions.
get it. I
And
got yep.
I definitely think it's like an internalized sexist thing that
Well, I've been wearing fake hair half my freaking life. So
yeah,
literally, I
suck
love
it.
it. And I have been there was something I saw like some girl on I don't know, she wears like really fun, cool wigs. I was talking to you about this earlier, and like I've already been planning, like I really want like a colored wig, like a
Ooh.
pastel something like I feel and Charlie's been preparing for this. I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna buy very high end quality wigs. And he luckily has experience in wigs. So he's like helped me cut wigs and stuff and like place them right. But I'm preparing myself because I know because I love a short, sleek, like sharp platinum bob.
Ooh.
Like I just love that look. I think it's so clean and classic. But like my hair is like the finest baby hair. It's been like that my whole life. It's not even from bleaching because my hair is actually naturally really light. I have never had thick hair in my entire life. Like it's been this fine. So I've been doing extensions. I've tried ever since I was like 16 when I worked in a salon, and I feel good when I have a little bit of hair in.
You should have whatever you want. Nobody on freaking TV has their real hair. So like when people bring a
For
picture
real,
of
for
like
real.
Zoe Deschanel from New Girl and they're like, I want this, I would be like, well, then you have to buy 3 bags of hair, honey.
She just
Like,
started a TikTok. Speaking of her, I saw
oh,
her
I
TikTok.
saw that. I was like one of the first people to comment. I was like, Zoe, bless us with the coffee table book. I like
Oh
want
yeah,
her
that'd
to
be
start.
cute.
She needs a lifestyle brand. Like I really want
Oh,
this Zoe
she
Deschanel
needs like
lifestyle.
a how like a cute decor brand or something like really like
Yes.
that would actually be so genius for her.
Here's what it is. Cravings by Chrissy, obviously canceled. So we're gonna bring in something by Zoe. You
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
I'm like trying to think of a name now. Like we're on this. Zoe, if you're listening, we are here for you. We will be your PR team. We will ramp it up. Let's go.
Well,
She could have such a cute brand.
and as the millennials are aging, like it'll be really interesting to see like what celebrities from our youth will be those
Yeah.
like because like I feel like all these like celebrities once they kind of like past a certain like era that they're no longer like sexually marketable, fuck that noise, but it's true, like, or once they become more domestic, they
Yeah.
definitely launch a product line. And I
Something
think
house, home, decor, lighting,
yes,
whatever the heck, paint, cookware. I
I
am
love
curious to see
I
who
love
comes out.
Hillary Duff. Like her whole Instagram
Yeah.
vibe is so cute. And I think like if you look at Zoe's
People used to
content,
call me Hillary Duff as a kid, and I really was excited about it because I love Hillary Duff so
I
much.
see it. I really see it.
I love her. I think she's so cool.
She's gotten like, hold on, I'm just gonna scroll while we chat here. Like she is so stylish and I love her
She's so
like
stylish. She has
her
like blue
mom
hair
vibes.
sometimes. I think
Yes.
yeah.
When she was pregnant, she
I'm
dyed
about
her
to
hair
look.
blue.
I'm about to look too.
Like she has the cutest mom vibes and she did a very fun collab with Smash and Tess rompers.
Oh, that's what she did. I remember that. Yeah, that was really cute. It was very on brand for her.
But if you peep Zoe's Instagram, like her photos are very influencery, that kind of like, and they're so around her
Let me
beautiful
see.
home that I feel like
I don't
she's,
think I've seen her home really or paid attention to that. Wait, does she have a Instagram?
yeah, go to Zoe Deschanel's Instagram.
Why can't I find her Instagram? That's
She
weird.
blocked you, girl.
Oh my god, Zoe, did you block me? Oh my god, I'm so famous. You blocked me. Wait, what's her? I can't find it. You have to tell me her feed.
It's
Why is it?
ZOOEYDESHAN. It's her fucking
I
name.
found it. Oh my god, it wasn't coming up. I got really weird. I had to scroll for a second. I was like, Zoe, if you're out there, I love you. You know what's? You want to know something really? Okay, I'm such an animal mom. So just stop laughing. um, I have to turn on the TV when I leave for Penny because I feel like she likes TV, and when she's
Oh,
in her pen, I'm just like she needs to have like sound and people talking. One of her favorite shows, or I'm convinced, I always put on the New Girl for her. She loves it.
oh my God. While we're here, this is perfect
Oh my
segue for me to
gosh,
show
if you're
off.
watching this jumper she's wearing, now
Is
I'm
that
on.
is that Big Bud Press? That's what it looks
That's
like.
what it looks like, but this jumpsuit, oh my gosh, this is cute. Yeah,
But
she needs a lifestyle. She
it
needs.
looks like they're prepping the photography for that.
Wait,
Like,
why is yeah? She's very Zoe's account is very. This even looks like Reese Witherspoon kind of line, like with the
right?
gingham. Like wow.
Look at this one. Can we like will that focus? This is a fool's errand. Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
this is actually like influencery kind of photos.
That's what I'm saying. I think that she is going to launch some kind of home
Why is she
brand.
so cute? What's
She just
happening?
is. Like she needs a clothing line, to be honest.
Yeah, on it, those dresses where it's like the hits you in the waist and goes in and then they flare out and the little sleeves, people would eat that shit up.
I have to segue into a show off moment for
Oh
myself
yeah,
because
show off,
I
please.
have been working on my Zoe Deschanel impression.
Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, stop! I'm so excited. Are you
Do
about
you
to do? I want to
do you,
hear it.
do you watch Celebrity Dating Game that she
So
hosts?
okay, wait, time out. I tried to watch the first episode and I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now? Because the guy was from Modern Family, and I was like, what? And the girls' answers were horrible. I was like, is that really your answer on this dating show? She's cute. Zoe's cute, but the rest of the girls were weird.
I have wanted to do an impression of her for years, but I couldn't find my in phrase, which I
Oh
feel
my
like when
gosh.
I do impressions, I have to find like one phrase or
Phrase
word.
that gets you into it. I get that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
hold on, I feel like now that I've like blown myself up, I'm not going to be able to do it, but let me try and get it,
Okay, I
okay?
won't look at you. I know sometimes
Okay.
that can like help. I won't look.
Welcome back to the Celebrity Dating Game. I'm Zoe Deschanel, and we have three beautiful bachelorettes here on the show tonight. Michael Bolton.
She does have that infliction. She has like that back throw and that like kind of goes low and then goes high on certain notes. That was actually really good.
Thank you.
Michael Bolton is on that. That's right.
Nick Miller. I don't know. I'm working on that. Nick Miller. No, I'm Nick Miller. I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh, we should do I feel like I'm gonna try and learn impression. We should do a whole impression like podcasts where we try and do people because I have been told I can do some people, but I get nervous. I get stage fright. I told I can do Tommy Pickles. It's too
I
much.
think if we set up, okay, first I need to hear that before
I
I,
can't do it on the spot because, like you said, I need to think of a phrase. Like you, that's smart. That's what I do whenever I do a certain person. I have to think of like a specific thing.
yeah, yeah. There has to be like a weird phrase where you hear their like the like their vowels and the way that they shape things. And then
Mm-hmm.
also I find the more I position my face like the person, it like
Yeah, it
works
helps.
better.
Yeah.
I was also working on Cecily Strong, but I won't be able to do that just because I have to hear her and then like
And then you can like,
repeat it.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know why I love impressions. I feel like that's what my TikTok feed is I
I
just
need to
look at
learn Britney Spears. I feel like that would be pretty easy for me. Also Britney Spears titties are out everywhere and I'm here for it. I just had
I've
to
been noticing that.
segue into that titty gate. I love it.
I love how like sassy she's gotten. I'm
Oh,
like,
so she's like, fuck you and fuck you and fuck you, Jamie. I'm gonna have my tits out. Bye. She's like, I give no fucks.
I hope she starts an OnlyFans. Like, what if that's her?
Do you know
Like,
how many people like day one, she would break records?
yeah,
Brittany, if you're here, blink twice first and then listen. Start an
Brittany.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, start an OnlyFans. Like, screw your dad. I wonder if there's like, because that would probably be outside the lines of her like contract, but maybe they just own her image in general.
I'm
Or any
hoping something has a positive outcome for her because this shit's weird. Like, it's
same.
really weird. I'm like, oh man. I would be, the thing is, you don't realize if you were in her position and it really is as bad as it seems, and you were her, you would be doing the same fucking, I'd be dancing and circling in my fucking dining room, like doing weird shit. Like, I would do the same. Literally, I talk to myself daily, anyways. I literally look in the mirror and sing to myself. You think I wouldn't be fucking spinning in my dining room?
Yeah, I would just.
Absolutely.
She could be doing like fun things. Maybe she. I wonder if she's barred from getting on like Instagram Live.
Oh my God, I would love for her to do an Instagram live, even if it was just for 5 seconds where she just went like, hi, and then like
I
left.
watched Christina Ricci do an Instagram Live, and it like I like my childhood joy like came out because I was like, if I could tell myself as a 12-year-old like bisexual child that was not out of the closet yet that I could watch a video of Christina Ricci in real time and I could send her compliments and she could see them scrolling across her screen, I feel like I would die. I had a folder
I love
full of
her.
laminated images of Christina
Did
Ricci
you
as a
really?
child. Yes.
I love that. Yeah, no, I actually love her. I think her style and her image is like, it's really, really cool.
I have I'm going to since we
You know
trust
who
this
else I
audience.
like? This is random. Zoe
Yeah.
Kravitz, period. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I love her style. She's got cool vibes. Seems like a cool take no shits gal.
She just can. I saw actually a TikTok, speaking of TikTok, where she like people were like, "You guys can't call this a fit." Zoe Kravitz just looks good and everything. It was like her in a tank top with no bra on, pant like a oversized skirt and like sandals. And every this girl was like, if you saw anyone else in this shit, y'all would not even look at her. But there's something about her like energy
Mm.
when she wears whatever it's like
I think her
mind blowing.
casting on Big Little Lies was so like on the money because she seems like a cool yoga
Yes,
teacher. Just like
I love that show.
it is good. When are we gonna get another season? That show
I
pops
know.
off.
I really love that show. I think that all the characters are perfect.
That makes me just like want to be a rich 50-year-old watching that show. I'm like, I want that.
In
Make it
Northern
happen.
California.
I don't really care where. I guess by an ocean. I probably northeast
When are
more.
you gonna live in the fall town, baby?
I gotta have my I bi-coastal. So like I go to the
Y-
northeast
Yeah.
for fall, the northwest for summer. And I get mild all year, baby. Mild all year. That's the true achievement is to have access to mild weather all year
Maybe
round.
one day we'll live next to each other and the world will all be good. That's all I'm saying. This is a petition to get Rosie to live next to me at some point in our futures.
I think that's very viable because with recent events in Texas, I'm just like, get me the fuck out of here.
Seriously. It's hot. Is it hot there yet? Or is it still
It's hot
cool?
as balls. It finally
Oh,
got hot.
it is?
Finally got hot. I was like, "Oh, we have a mild summer this year. It hasn't cracked 100 at all, like all through July, and now it's like 103." And I'm like,
Jesus.
"I gotta hide in the house some more."
Have you been swimming at least a little bit?
No, girl. I've been like, I have this problem every year. I like hide in my house, and I'm like, it'll turn fall while I wait inside here. And I'm like, I can watch every TV show in the world. It's bad.
Um,
I I've been hiding in
I
the gym.
I feel like me too. I feel like I would thought I would. It's been cold here.
Yeah.
That's what's been weird. Like no one realizes it doesn't get hot till like September, October here, which is like weird. So it kind of messes with me because that's by then I'm doing Halloween stuff. But
Mm.
like it's been 66. Like you can't go and you can't even go
Ooh.
and cloudy. So it's like you can't even go like lay out. I've just been like you said, passing the time waiting for fall. And when you said August 20, when you posted August 24th, Starbucks is coming out, I prepared myself mentally because that cold brew with the pumpkin.
Mama, before then, Dunkin' is coming out on August 18th with their fall drinks.
You know
So
what? I never have. I think I've maybe had a Dunkin' coffee one time, which I hear people really love Dunkin', and I maybe need to try like their fall drinks because people really go hard for them.
I was like postmating them during the pandy last year. I was
What
like,
kind of
bring
fall drinks do they have?
last year there was a really good one. There was like a blueberry crumble and it like
That
literally
sounds
tasted
good.
like that. It was damn good. And they kind of taste like they have a bunch of like pie type vibe
Okay.
drinks. So
Yeah.
like berry stuff and obviously like they got a pumpkin latte.
Hmm.
Um but you know what I'm jacked on you guys is the new apple crisp macchiato that
I
is going to
saw
be
you
coming to
post about that.
Starbucks.
I want to know what they're putting in it because
Woo!
I like to know ingredients, but that shit sounds so damn good. Like it sounds like you take a sip and you're like transported into like another universe of fall.
Every year I get iced chai lattes with like apple juice instead of milk, and that shit tastes so fall. It's crazy. Like I probably shit, maybe I'll go get one today. Give myself a little present. Give myself a present. I don't know about you guys, but I've had like a bullshit stinker of a week. So
I've had a weird week. I feel like the week went by fast and the weekend happened and this weekend we have not been sleeping well and like yesterday Charlie slept we have not slept in because partially because of our dog. Charlie slept until fucking 1 o'clock. And
we
that's when I knew something was like we are just so like it's just been a weird fucking week.
I think our energy has been similar. Like we've had really late nights and
Really late.
I've
Yeah.
had a lot of anxiety, but I also noticed that I'm like dealing with it differently than I normally do. So like I was like, all right, it seems
Like in
like
a positive way, like you
yeah, in
feel
a
like
positive way.
you're like in
Because
the gym, you're like fucking release.
yeah, I had a couple of like little weirdos being like, you know, asses to me this week, and I think it was kind of triggering, and I ended up just leaving the house, and I was like, Houston, I think that like my mental health is good as long as like we leave the house this
Mhm.
week, like in the morning, and we like get out because it's so weird. If there's ever online drama in your life, my biggest advice is to go in public. Like,
That's probably a good thing because I don't I think it's both of us kind of can sometimes lock ourselves in a house and just like kind of be in a house for days, just like working, doing stuff. And I will just I think that's probably a really good because I had a moment this week where I was like, I didn't leave and I think leaving the house would have probably like
yeah,
got me out of a funk.
I just like when we drove down the street, I played a little game and I was like, that man has no idea what this thing is that I'm dealing with. And I'd have to explain to him
Yeah.
like all these specific like internet like subcultures, etc. He'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And then I'd
He'd be
have
like,
to like,
it's just a Wednesday. Like,
yeah. And everybody's just like going about their day. And what's great about the only good thing about like big like online like issues if you have like someone in your DMs, if you have like some like rude like dick calling you fat like in your comments or like
mhm.
whatever the fuck people do, which is like there's endless. Just remember that that person is like probably in their dark house or at their shitty job or like on the
Yeah,
fucking toilet.
being sad, being miserable and going off.
And it's not like life is not as huge as we make it online. Like people lose their minds about things, but when you go out into the real world, you see people living, going to their
Yeah.
job.
You can get
And
really tunnel vision in social media world for
yes,
sure.
so I like, you know, we left the house on a couple of days this week when I just was feeling it. And we, you know, we went to TJ Maxx and we did all my Halloween hunting and Houston was an angel and like just dealt like cuz normally he lets me do that stuff by myself. You know, he's like I have
Yeah.
no interest in going with
That's how Charlie is. Charlie doesn't want to go, but if I feel like Charlie and Houston are very similar. If it's like they know when you want them and need them to be there for moral support and just like cheer them on while you fucking shop for fucking pumpkins. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
And I think that that goes for like I had some family drama too and I think that like because I'm not really at
I
my
had
parents.
family drama too. Oh my god, stop. We're the same.
It's got to be something celestial. Like, aren't we living in a? Is it August have 2 full moons or something like
Oh,
that?
does
Like,
it? And August and Friday the 13th.
oh motherfucker!
Yeah,
I'm
I think they said it's the only one this year.
but
Yeah.
oh, I think that I will be I'll be on a plane that day.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
ooh,
get some Xanax
ooh.
before I go.
Oh my gosh.
I have a Xanax prescription. I just haven't like gone back to refill it because it's like one of those you know, substances that you got to keep
Mhm.
going back in for.
Yeah, I've never taken it. I've heard people swear by it with, especially people who suffer from anxiety, but I usually just hit the CBD or the edibles, marijuana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I've been taking some edibles this week, which is new for me because normally, I have a little freaky episode, but I realized, I think you said this to me.
Did you do the CBD trick?
I had the CBD with my
Boom,
cannabis.
baby. Yes.
CBD with my cannabis, it takes all my little fears away. And I was like, this is how I'm gonna get
Science.
high for friggin' ever.
Science. I had
It's
to take some this morning because I was like, it was weird this morning. I was like so tired, even though I slept decent. And I started going like, why do I feel kind of shaky? And I was like, fuck, I'm probably having anxiety right now. This is great because I haven't had it in a little while. So I was like, and I have these little pens, have CBD and THC in them. Bam.
so
Perfect.
good. So good. I
So the
mean,
moral of today's episode is go outside, get some pumpkins, live your
and
life, and don't
and
let the bullies fuck with you.
and enjoy some cannabis on
and
top
enjoy
of that.
and enjoy the ganja. Thank you. Well, thank you guys. We are going to hop off now. We love you guys and like and subscribe and relax and don't let people steal your energy.
Yeah. That's valuable resource. Yours.
Bye guys. We love
Bye. Thank you.
you.